departure is Santa Monica. Boom, okay, Santa Monica is the departure. Then we're doing Santa Barbara, which is Kilo Sierra Bravo Alpha. There we go. Then I'm gonna put my flight number. You don't need to put a flight number, but I'm just gonna put it. November 70 Echo Uniform. There you go. And then here, what I have read, you have to put your first waypoint of the route. And the first waypoint here is, let me check, is Sade. Sierra Alpha Delta Delta Echo. So I'm gonna put Sierra Alpha Delta Delta Echo. Direct. There we go. Execute. Okay, so we have the first part of the route. Then I'm gonna go select the departure. I'm not gonna be using any standard instrument departures for this time, because the departure is basically the controller instructions. But I'm gonna select the runway I'm departing from, which is runway 21. There you go. I click execute. That's selected, perfect. And then I gotta go to flight plan. I think next page, and here insert the route. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Let me check if that works. Okay, so I'm going from Sade to Ventura via Victor 299. It's gonna be Victor 299. Okay, to BTU. BTU. There you go. And then I'm going direct to Quang, which is this one. Yes, direct Quang. So Quang, Kilo, Alpha, Golf. Okay, direct Quang. So if you want to go direct, you select here. You don't put any airways, you go direct there. I think that's, yeah, that's gonna make the work, I think. I don't know, hopefully it does. Okay, then we gotta do execute. When the route is finished, we do execute. There you go. And now here on legs, I should be able to see the entire route. So yeah, departing runway 21, then it's Sadi, then BTU, and then Quang. Which is correct, I guess. Yeah, it's correct. Sada, BTU, and then Quang. Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna select the arrival, which is gonna be ILS. I'm not gonna use any star. It's gonna be ILS 7, and I'm gonna do golden transition and execute. So that should be it. Now if we go to legs, I'm gonna get a discontinuity here, but to eliminate this, I need to connect the final waypoint of the route with the initial one of the approach, which is Golnet. So I select Golnet, I go previous page, and then I click here on discontinuity and execute, and now it should be connected. It should be. We gotta check if the route is correct on the MFD here. To do so, we gotta go here, top right, and select north up. This gotta be selected. North up, because if we put heading, it's gonna look like this. It's not gonna let us do the step. We gotta do north up, and now that we have the step, we can just go one by one and check each waypoint. So let's see. I'm gonna zoom out. Yeah, zoom out with this one. This is the one you use to zoom out. Zoom out. Okay. And it's showing me the BORs too. I don't want it to show me that. So I'm gonna deactivate that. There you go. And then go back to map. Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay. Go back to north up. Okay, that's the route right here. So it's runway 21, set BTU, then a step again. That's BTU. Then we're going to Quang. After Quang, we're doing Golnet right there. Lower. And then from lower is just the final approach course on the ILS. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so now that the route is correctly set, we can set everything on the autopilot panel. To do that, I'm going to go to 2D panels and display right here. There's two options. I can either do it from here, which is not very comfortable. So I just do it as a 2D panel here. Okay, so the Autopilot panel is divided in 4 sections. We have the HSI core section, we have the HSI control panel, we have the Autopilot control panel, and the Autopilot controller. The first section, what you basically have, let me put HSI here. What you basically have is you can change the heading with this knob. You have nav data. You can change whichever displays here on the top right. Right now it's displaying time to go, so by clicking you're just gonna cycle through. Goes time to go, then you can also check ground speed, check estimated time, vertical speed. So for now I'm just gonna leave it time to go. And then you have the course select option. Basically what this does is lets you cycle through the primary nav, nav number 1 to nav number 2. So if you're having, this only works in BOR mode. If you have BOR in BOR2 on the primary nav source, and you want to change whichever radial of the BOR2, you're gonna click on course control, and this circle is gonna go up to BOR2, and now with the knob here you're gonna be able to change it. Just the green thing here. So you can change it, just put the radial you want, and if you want to change something on the secondary one, which is not the one that's gonna be followed by the Autopilot, because this is just to put it as a reference. You click in, it goes down, and now you can switch this one. So for now, since I'm flying FMS, I'm gonna put in the primary one, which is the one, as I said, that the Autopilot is gonna fly in nav mode. I'm gonna set, click on this button here, on course active. I'm gonna cycle through. Right now it's in BOR2, and right now it's in FMS1. So whenever I click nav, and the Autopilot is on, the plane is gonna follow the route that is set on the FMS. Okay, and I'm gonna set the reference on nav 2, because nav 2 is, as I said, reference. I'm gonna put BOR2 or BOR1, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna leave it on BOR1. So it works the same as the primary, so you can just, you go to course preset here, you click it, and it's gonna cycle through. We can put either BOR1, BOR2, or FMS1 as a reference. Right now I'm just gonna put BOR1 as the reference. I'm gonna set the LAX 315 radial here. So LAX BOR is 1136. Set it, and I'm gonna put 315. There you go, it's a 315. So we're gonna fly runway heading, and then after crossing 315 radial, we're gonna turn heading 265. So initial heading is gonna be 210. I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah, that's it for this part. And then we have the Autopilot modes, which are the following. We have heading, we have nav mode, we have approach for glide slope, we have all of this climb, altitude, select, vertical speed, IS mode, descent mode. So yeah, the climb mode is the one I normally use for climb, because it's like a default. It sets you like a default speed for the climb, which is the one they normally use. Between 0 and 10,000 is 170. So the plane is gonna adjust the pitch so it maintains 170 during the climb. And then over 10,000 I think it goes down to 160, and so on, so on. So this is the one I normally do for climb because it's faster. I don't need to set any vertical speed. I don't need to configure anything. Just click on climb. This is the one I use 99% of the time. Sometimes I use vertical speed if I wanted to climb faster, or IS mode. But yeah, normally climb. And on descent, the same. I normally use descent. The default rate of descent when you click here, it's 1,500 if I'm not mistaken. So if you want something different than 1,500 for the descent, you can use a vertical speed mode. But I normally use descent. So yeah, that for the autopilot control panel. And now for the controller panel we have the autopilot engage button to turn the autopilot on and off. Then we have the jaw damper button, and then we have these two buttons right here, which I never used, but from what I have read in the manual, this one here is half bank, and we also have the soft ride mode, which I think reduces the inputs of the autopilot. It makes it softer, so the inputs are not very abrupt when correcting for turbulence or any kind of winds or whatever. And yeah, we have everything set here. We're gonna fly initially runway heading, then after crossing 265, and then we are gonna go direct Ventura, which is the instruction controller is gonna give you most of the time. Just go direct Ventura. We are gonna set direct Ventura here and activate the nav mode. That's basically how it's gonna go down. Oh, and one more thing here. We have different modes for this display. We have the HSI mode, which displays like this. We also have the ARC mode and the map mode, which displays the same map here. So for now I'm just gonna use HSI, which is the one I'm used to. Okay, so let's set the plane for takeoff. I'm gonna set the performance. Here set the runway length, which is 3,500. The heading, which is 10. Runway gradient. I don't know what the gradient is for this runway. I'm gonna leave it in 0. There is a gradient, but just let's leave it in 0 for now. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. And then we have flaps. I'm gonna take off flaps and approach. The bleed and air conditioning is gonna be on for a takeoff, and the anti-ice is gonna be off. So yeah, these are the speed it gives me. I'll set the markers. And I should be good to go now. Let me pull the airport map here. There it goes right here. It's gonna taxi to the runway, do the checklist first. PTAB on. Still warning us, strobe on. Out the feather armed. And we're good to go for taxi now. Oh, one more thing I forgot here. This knob here, the decision height set, it changes whatever is displayed on the primary flight display as decision height. So here you just cycle through your mouse wheel. If it's 200, you set it 200. I think the ILS for Santa Barbara decision height is 200, so I'm just gonna leave it here for now, 200. So yeah, that's it. And this little switch here, the bearing switch, what it does is if you are flying with NDVs, you can turn it on, and it's gonna give you the heading for the NDV. For now we're not using any NDVs, so it's gonna be off. And the NDV, you change it right here. This is for the NDV, the ADF. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off. That's how we're ready to go. I guess we are. Let me check. Yeah, we are. Okay. And we're gonna be taxiing on low idle. That's what you normally taxi at, low idle. So it's slower. You put it on high idle, it's just gonna taxi way too fast. In real life, it's not normally done in high idle. The autofiller mode is active, just in case. And we're doing 100 now. You up by 100. Remain on the center line. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. V2 already. We can do flaps up now. We're gonna set the climb mode. We're gonna set the heading mode. And I'm gonna turn the autopilot on. So I'm just gonna set it to runway heading to 10. I'm just gonna fly runway heading till I cross the 315 radial. And once I cross it, 275 now on the heading. 275 over there, 275. Okay, so we're good to go on the climb mode, heading mode, and the autopilot is on. Climbing at 170 right now. I'll turn on the prop sync. Let's assume the controller gives us a clearance to go direct Ventura and continuous filed. So what we do, we pull up the FMS, we go to direct, we select Ventura, and we click on the arrow here. Click on the arrow and execute. Now I'm gonna be able to fly direct Ventura, but to activate that, to make the autopilot fly the route, we set nav mode, and FMS 1 is gonna be active now for the autopilot because it's nav mode. So yeah, we are going direct Ventura. Let me get rid of all of this. Going direct Ventura now, and the plane is basically just gonna fly the route for me